On a fascism scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being peak fascism, how would you rate Trump's first week?
Welcome to this week's Wacky Moments of Leftist Extremism. It was another week where the leftist media fought against attempts to spread truth. I mean, even in the rare moments when one of their co-workers presented something as revolting as an actual fact.
So it was so interesting to me that Donald Trump's first net approval rating of his second term is higher than his entire first term. And I was interested, has that ever happened? Has the second term net approval rating in the first month, have you ever had a higher rating than any net approval rating during the entire first term? Donald Trump is the only...
I have a really hard time believing this.
This is 100% true. I went back. I love spreadsheets. Donald Trump is the first guy ever whose net approval rating in the first month of his second term is higher than any rating that he had as an entire first term, Kate Bolden.
Oh man, the reaction to Kate Bolden's face says it all. We don't like these polls. The leftist media must change the way that presidential approval is measured. Perhaps they could alter the question.
On a fascism scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being peak fascism, how would you rate Trump's first week?
Oh yeah, that's the kind of question that James Carville likes. Look at him, he's really thinking about it there. Or maybe like all the other talking heads on MSNBC, he's just pondering a new way to make a Trump Nazi reference.
When you start having Gestapo raids in America, and we start becoming a country where, as in East Germany, a knock on the door is the thing people are thinking about instead of the brilliant idea they want to go create.
I have a brilliant idea. Criminal illegal aliens are being deported under Trump, so let's ask a living troll pencil topper what they think.
Here's what I think the real tipping point is and will be.
The media tipping point. Will the leftist media scream fascism or racism when discussing Trump policy?
They wrote it down. They told you exactly what they were going to do and exactly how you were going to do it. And a majority of white people voted for this. This is the disgusting version of America that people want. And oh, by the way, eggs are still more expensive. So you didn't even get that. Great job, white folks.
Oh, claims of racism score.
This is the performative aspect of immigration enforcement, and the impact is, of course, on Americans that don't look like the Trump family, essentially.
Yeah, you know, that's pretty weak because nobody's as orange as Trump. But the judges ruled to drop that comment in the racist bucket.
And I think that's racist.
Fascist.
Profoundly racist.
Fascist and a dictator.
You know, I just don't see a clear winner, just a bunch of losers. So let's direct the camera from the game to the cheerleaders.
Fascist, 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 fascist.
Get him some pom-poms. He's been at it for a while. But let's be honest, screaming fascist or racist, that isn't going to change how Americans feel about secure borders and deporting criminals. Fortunately, though, the leftists, they did come up with a different, very compelling argument.
And I don't want to hear that they're doing work that no one else will do. Talk to guys in the building trades, plumbers, contractors.
Picking strawberries.
These building trades guys are being hurt.
I can't
by
wait.
labor that shouldn't be here.
I can't wait until American women can't get blueberries for their smoothies.
Wow, it's like when the Democrats said, if you free the slaves, who's going to pick the cotton? The blueberry smoothie argument. And just exactly who are these blueberry-obsessed white women that will end up attacking Trump?
That'll increase the cost of your blueberries.
Or afford blueberries.
It's going to increase the cost of our blueberries, right?
I suspect that Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer is the white woman that's worried about her blueberry smoothies.
Talk about increased costs on your blueberries.
I'm sure the ladies at The View joined to Whitmer's concerns about blueberries and smoothies, especially since they probably worked up an appetite by trashing White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt this week.
Yeah.
I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off.
I think she's probably been put in there because according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
So claims the -2 at The View. Now, speaking about things that are ugly, Jim Acosta's career at CNN came to an end this week, and he gave a very melodramatic farewell.
It is never a good time to bow down to a tyrant. I've always believed it's the job of the press to hold power to account. I've always tried to do that here at CNN, and I plan on doing all of that in the future. One final message. Don't give in to the lies. Don't give in to the fear. Hold on to the truth.
Yeah, hold on to the truth, just like Jimmy Fake News.
Jake, I think our founding fathers are probably rolling in their graves right now.
What are you, the voter, prepared to do to hold accountable those politicians who choose Trump over American democracy. We're hearing about so-called cheap fakes, and all of this is to try to make the case that Biden is slipping, he's confused. Experts are telling us to listen to the science. Now, why the president would go as far as to describe it as a foreign virus, and I think it's going to it's going to come across to a lot of Americans as smacking of xenophobia. Let me ask you about the link between the Trump campaign and Russian intelligence.
Good old Acosta and the famous false Trump-Russian conspiracies. I mean, thank goodness those days are over. Or are they?
He said that the U.S. government has been in touch with the Russian government about getting the Russian nationals back to Russia should that be their ultimate resting place. And he also confirmed that there were nationals from other countries, but he wouldn't say which ones, and that information about them would be coming later. Notably, during the briefing, he was asked, have you talked to President Putin about this? And he very sort of brushed it aside and said quickly, no, I hadn't talked to him, not about that. So what's unclear is whether in fact there's been a conversation at all since he became president between Trump and Putin, or if he's referring to something that's not yet been confirmed that may have happened during the transition.
I can't believe they're going all conspiracy theory style on Russia again. But let's just say there's some even dumber things that the media dove into investigating this week. Yeah! Wow, cheating in video games! Well, thank goodness the WAPO is investigating this, huh? I'm Eric Scheiner saying it may be better to check out and investigate the MRC homepage. Click on that donate button, visit MRCTV.org for all the latest in videos, information, and entertainment, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos in the places that let you see us. We'll be back soon with another look at leftist media madness.